Thanks to the new Marimo extension, you can actually have reactive notebooks from inside of VSCode. So you can see I'm running a Marimo notebook here, and when a slider moves around, the cell below updates. That's a neat experience. We now have more Marimo features from inside of VSCode. We're not able to port every Marimo feature into VSCode though, so that's a thing to keep in the back of your mind. But one thing that we can now do is give users access to some features that only VSCode is able to provide. And these are things that might be hard from inside of Marimo. And there's one feature in particular I would like to highlight on that front. VSCode has a command palette, Shift-Command-P, that allows you to bring it up. And typically, the main thing people like to use it for is when you type install or extensions. This is where you can install your extensions. But when you have the Marimo extension installed, you also get a few Marimo commands. Some of these commands are really general, like open the Marimo tutorial. There's also some that are really specific to the notebook that you're running now, so you can toggle the on cell change mode. That's also stuff that you can do. But you can also choose to publish the notebook. And in particular, you can choose to publish this as a GitHub gist. Why does this work automatically? Well, the people that make VSCode are also the people that make GitHub. It's the same company these days. And that means that you can link your VSCode experience to GitHub, and I should now be able to just hit enter. In this case, I do want to have a public gist. There you go. And when you know it, I see that there's now a published gist available. I will open it, demo.py, and when I scroll down, yeah, this definitely looks like a Marimo notebook. So far so good, you might think, you can push the gist, but why is this so special? Well, let's just copy that URL, shall we? Let's go back into VS Code and let's start the terminal. Command J, that's the shortcut for that. And what I can now do is paste in that URL, and I can then prefix that by saying UVX Marimo edit. What this is going to do is, first of all, I don't have to install anything directly. UVX is just going to make sure that I have a environment that Marimo can run in. And then, I have a runnable Marimo at my disposal, and I can tell it to go ahead and edit this file that is being hosted on gist. It's going to be able to download that file on your behalf. And notice in this case that we do have a sensible secure default. You can't trust everything you download from the internet. So by default, we do suggest you run this in a secure Docker container. In this case, I'm going to say no because I trust that I just did this thing and it's fine. And then from here, we're going to sandbox this. It's going to automatically install any dependencies that belong to this one notebook. Also notice that's also a new default that we have these days. We don't run these notebooks by default. You have to actually manually trigger them or change the default if that's something you like. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play on this thing, and still, there we go. We have a notebook. We have a slider that works. And this was something I was able to download from GitHub gist. In the larger scheme of things, you can really say it's a relatively small feature, but the thing that I think is really cool about this is that it does give people a very easy way to share their notebook. One part of this is, of course, the fact that, every student these days is born with a GitHub account, so having something that's GitHub native is definitely something that's really nice. But this feature also serves as a really nice reminder of, hey, there are these things that you're able to do from within IDE together with Marimo now that we have this extension working. And yes, it's a relatively small feature for now, but at the time of making this video, we have the option of publishing this notebook as a gist, but we might also consider other options as well. No promises on that front, stuff we might explore. If you have any suggestions on this, by the way, leave a comment in the show notes. We'll gladly consider it. This was just a really short video on this really short feature. The main thing that I hope is that this makes it easier for people to share notebooks around. I think it's a really nice feature.